morning, Ramblers. Today's Thursday, April 23rd. Today's cafeteria lunch is walking tacos. As the weather warms, please remember the dress code still applies. If you have a question about what is appropriate, please see the office or read page 15 in the student handbook. If you would like to run for a class officer position next year, please pick up a petition form in the office. We will hold an election next week. Remember, at McBain, we're welcoming, honest, engaged, empathetic, and leaders. Have a great day.
Thank you, Yami. Last night, the varsity golf team played Lake City at the Misaki Golf Course. Lake City shot 193, and McBain's first team shot a 215, and McBain's second team shot 238. The top players for McBain's first team were Brennan Ransom, Sophia Mosier, and Xander Hauser. And the best players on the second team were Carter Murphy, Charlie Schonert, and Brendan Westward. And tonight there is a JV baseball game against Lake City home. Go green and go gold.
Good morning, McBain. I'm Brendan Box with News That Matters to You. Today I have joining me Miss Hamlet, and we're just going to ask her some questions about the flooding in town, because I know she lives in Cadillac next to the lakes, and I know you've been experiencing some flooding in your house. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. We are against the lake there. Our neighborhood is pretty low. We happen to be the highest one by the lake in our neighborhood, so therefore our flooding is minimal. But we have an amazing sub pump. So if that sub pump were to go out, we would have some issues. They're right now, the neighbors on all of us except two are about 4 feet under in the basement.
Wow.
So a lot of them have moved out. We have a kind of a peninsula that jets out. They definitely are about 6 feet under right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then the lake just kind of continues. So the
yeah,
lake has gotten quite big.
I've heard that the water levels won't be back down to normal until June.
Nope, there's no way. So we'll see what happens this weekend, but anytime it rains, it takes 3 days because Lake Cadillac is a contributary and it takes 3 days additionally.
Right.
So we won't know what it looks like until after 3 days with this weekend rain, so it should be interesting. But side note, the sub pump is amazing. So we've got one ready to go next to it, but my husband and I finally gave up last night. So we slept 10 hours. We were it's like having a new baby in the house. We're waking up about every hour to make sure that sub pump is going. So yeah, there is a problem with coming up through the showers, the
Sewage.
Yeah, the sewage. So
yeah.
We've been even blessed with that.
Right.
But we're noticing that it's very temperamental, so
Sure.
we can't do laundry.
Right.
Very little showers. So we're kind of working on a strategy. But I will tell you, we have had people reach out to us in the community offering their place to stay, which was really nice.
Wow.
So they take care of us here at McBain.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Miss Hamlet. I'm Brendan Box with News That Matters to You.
Good morning, Ramblers. Thank you for tuning in to the weather today. Let's take a look around downtown McBain. It is shaping up to be a beautiful day. The sun is coming up. The trees are starting to come back to life. So let's take a look at the forecast. Today is Thursday. It's going to be partly cloudy with very low % chances of precipitation. Like I said, we are warming up again. We're going to hit almost 80. We're going to hit a high of 78 today, and then it'll dip back down into the low 50s tonight. Tomorrow we might be looking at some more thunderstorms here and there with higher % chances of rain, but it'll still be a little warmer with a high of 69 and a low of 42. I am meteorologist Wyatt Zeiderby, and thank you for tuning into the weather. Wheels up, Ramblers. Your good to great journey starts here.